Christmas we stayed in a mountain cabin, snow piled high where the pine trees stand, far from the roads, far from the town. I wondered if Santa could track us down. The night was quiet, the stars were bright. I thought of sleigh bells late that night, so far away from the places I knew. Would Santa know what path to use? On Christmas Eve I waited still, watching the snow on the silent hill. No bells rang out, no hooves I heard, just the quiet hum of a waking world. Then through the trees, so low and slow, came something moving in the falling snow. Not reindeer flying high and free, but something else was coming to me. A red-suited man with a winter smile, riding a snowmobile, mile by mile. A sled behind with presents tied. Guess mountain paths need traction to ride. He came through the door, not the chimney stack. I almost wondered if he had a key tucked back. He winked and said, "The sleigh can't climb, but I never miss a Christmas time." He said the reindeer were warm and fed, fast asleep in their cozy beds. Everyone needs a rest, he said to me, even reindeer this Christmas Eve. Then he picked up Dad's old saxophone, played a riff that shook the floorboards and bones. How Mom and Dad never woke, I'll never know. He set it down, gave a wink and grin, like that was just part of how nights begin. Then just like that he was on his way, leaving the cabin quiet and gray. I stood there still, my secret tight, holding the magic of that night. I never told my father what I saw. Some magic lives best without a flaw. They spoke of sleighs and reindeer flight, and I just smiled and held it tight. But later that day, beneath the snow, I saw something wrapped in a bow. A snowmobile shining red and bright, with my name on it, a Christmas sight. So if you're far from the towns you know, and wonder if Santa can still find you, so remember this and don't lose heart. Santa always finds a way to make his mark. Everyone carries ego and pride. Everyone longs to be on the inside. But God resists the proud, gives grace to the meek. This truth was learned when mercy was what she did seek. A mother will do whatever she can to save the life of her child, even to die for the one she has born. A love that needs no crown or name. But sometimes a harder road must be faced, not strength, but surrender embraced. She doesn't argue, she agrees, even when the words cut deep. She wears the name, she takes the place, and meets an insult with her faith. She doesn't break, she doesn't flee, she stands in holy humility, and in agreeing mercy spins, and in agreeing her child wins. Yeah. Even crumbs from the master's table out shine the banquets of the ungodly. A broken piece of holy bread is richer than their empty plenty. Shall the children's bread be given to the dogs? Jesus, I will seek you still. I'll cry your name against the will of crowds that try to silence truth. I'll take rebuke instead of proof. Your correction cuts, but it is clean. It shows me what I've tried to hide. Better your truth that humbles me than praise that feeds my pride. She doesn't argue, she agrees, even when the words cut deep. She wears the name, she takes the place, and meets an insult with her faith. She doesn't break, she doesn't flee, she stands in holy humility, and in agreeing mercy spins, and in agreeing her child wins. Lord, let me live on crumbs from you. Your smallest mercy still rings true. Your table scraps give life to me, cleaner than the devil's greatest feast. Are you not the bread of life? Can even crumbs not end my strife? She doesn't argue, she agrees, even when the words cut deep. She wears the name, she takes the place, and meets an insult with her faith. She doesn't break, she doesn't flee, she stands in holy humility, and in agreeing mercy spins, and in agreeing her child wins. Shall the children's bread be given to the dogs? No, but the dogs eat crumbs from the table. Let a few fall my way too. My children and I will forever worship you. I will let others eat crumbs from my table too. But that is a message for another song.
My granddad met the wise men who visited Christ long ago. They were heading back in joy from the path they used to go. How far did the wise men go? He asked them of the journey, how long the trail had been. They smiled and looked toward heaven before answering again. Far enough from home, they said, when night has claimed our sight. Yet in the land where to see, whether living next door or on an island off a distant shore. How far did the wise men go? For often life grows dark and dreary, so much so that living feels weary. Always remember the light Christ bore and the words of the wise men evermore. Far enough from home, they said, when night has claimed our sight. Yet in the land where Christ is born, the sun shines in His fullness bright.
Oh God, you know the ending of my days, and where I'll walk in all of my life's ways. You know the day and hour of my death. You have foreseen my final fading breath. Will I be saved? Will I yet change my ways? Success or failure, still you act in grace. Oh God, do you prepare empty seats, even for those who someday prefer the streets instead of places, though they would come home, even in the hall that holds your throne? You knew that Judas would betray your son, yet at the table there was room for him. He left it early, leaving your Holy One for silver less than what a year's wage brings. Why was Judas given trust by your son? He held the purse, he carried every coin. He walked beside the other chosen 12. Gifted and honor, he would lose himself. You did not strike him down to stop the deed, though he was like a plant that turned to weed. You told him, do it quickly when the hour had come. But what he chose was his and his alone. When in the dish you dipped the offered sop, was there some ancient healing hyssop drop? For what was offered and what he would choose to do was known only to Judas and to you. Oh God, do you prepare empty seats, even for those who someday prefer the streets instead of places, though they would come home, even in the hall that holds your throne? For Israel you split the Red Sea, a land prepared with milk and honey. At Sinai on the holy day assembled there, you offered them a relationship laid bare. Your angel stood, the ground was cleansed with fire, yet they refused the closeness you desire, choosing instead through Moses' voice to hear, burdening Aaron as his mouthpiece there. God knows our future failures and success, yet in each moment acts in faithfulness, preparing blessings as if we would choose the right, though in our bad faith we turn from what's in sight. Blessings prepared for us in the future tense, ignoring our future failures in the present tense. Thank you for the trust, oh God and Son. I may yet fail, but today you treat me as one who has already won, like an aged parent waiting for his own. A feast prepared with many seats still lone. You bought the food, you set a table wide, with more than enough and seconds on the side. Year after year you lay the banquet spread, yet dine with few who come to eat your bread. And some years sit with only your begotten Son, still waiting for your wandering prodigal ones. Oh God, do you prepare empty seats, even for those who someday prefer the streets, and set a place as though they would come home, even in the hall that holds your throne? And yet a greater banquet is to come. I believe a seat waits for everyone. Is every chair carved for our uniqueness? There is every glass engraved with tender care. I pray I will not waste the feast you've made, as Israel did in ancient distant days. Thank you for the trust, oh God and Son. I feel my seat is set, the choice is mine to come. Are there gifts and blessings purchased long before, with the desire each might walk through your door? For even Christ was readied from the world's first dawn, inviting us through mercies always drawn, making return within the reach of all, for every soul, both great and small, sharing his wisdom and his holy life, sacrificing his own to end our strife, removing obstacles we could not survive.
Reach for the stars, I was taught in my youth. With determination, you will achieve. This is truth, for success and how you live a life that is good. And your prosperity would be the evidence that you should. Yet I ran into wall after wall, hitting my head, measuring my failure each night in bed, feeling inadequate and feeling unworthy, and felt the ground before me was no longer sturdy. I acted in good faith, believing others did as well. I followed the rules, I believed others followed as well. I believed the rules were set to level the field, not realizing most did not follow them or set them to put me in jail. Oh, I had talent never allowed to sprout. I'm on a life never lived as I suffered every setback and loss. I feel the pain of never reaching my true potential. I lament in sorrow, being forced on paths not meant for me. I realized the beliefs I was taught were a lie, holding me back to blame myself even when I tried. That all success and failure were the fault of my own, and the result of every seed that I had sown. The bitterness in my soul, knowing it wasn't my fault. I played very nice while others played mean. I acted gracefully toward them, they turned and stabbed my back. I helped others out of the pit, for them to laugh and only spit and not extend a hand. Oh, the bitterness that stood and still, I invited it not, it was thrown on me from hell. But a man should not stay in bitterness, even with ugly truth shown in fullness. Even though others made pits to hold you back, that doesn't hold you back from challenges to attack. Reloading the roles others play against you is a key that gives your strength a shape. For you can dodge far more obstacles when you plan for them, when you expect the wait. Even if some doors stay closed forever and some walls were never meant to break. Therefore let all bitterness melt away. Forgiving others and myself helps clear my way. Oh, what damage can be caused by those around us. We know fire causes death when we feel the burn. The burn I learned is this lesson in life: without divine leadership, life can only be strife. The life I never lived isn't so much of a loss, for God will provide a new one at his own cost. The lost life will be remembered no more, but the lessons of it I'll remember evermore.
without God's help. But I will not join the folly, having already had a taste of that hell. I look forward to a day